All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. On this episode today, we are going to be putting a 475 cam and upgraded oil pump setup, quickie push rods and all that good stuff in this newer model Softail. This bike is equipped already with a 2-into-1 and a heavy breather. We're gonna put this bad boy up on the dyno. This bike is not tuned by us, so to give you an idea, this is a good one for you guys. You do it at home, do it yourselfer kind of guys. 2-into-1 shorty pipe, high flow air cleaner kit, and he actually has Vance and Hines fuel pack with one of their downloaded can maps, you know, did whatever they could give him. We're gonna put it on the dyno. We're gonna do as many runs as we need to see what max power is. Then what we'll do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna install a 475 cam, just a bolt-in cam, upgrade the oil pump and cam plate, do the quickie push rod so we can obviously do the cam chest work. We'll put it up on the dyno. Because I'm familiar with this more or less setup, we're gonna not do any mapping until we get some baseline pulls after. So we'll be able to tell you what the bike makes with the air cleaner, 2-into-1, and whatever garbage fuel pack map was sent to them from Vance and Hines. Then we'll get to know what the horsepower it makes with just the cam installed. Then we'll go ahead and do tuning, and we'll see exactly what the bike makes. So we'll know bolt-on, do-it-yourself style, we'll call it. Cam, if you don't want to tune or you think you're going to try and tune yourself, and like a lot of guys do that nonsense, you'll get to see the difference. Then actual master tuning, and we'll see what this bad boy can make. Pretty common upgrades for most of you guys. So I think we've already done a 475 or 473, something like that, cam install vid. But I mean, the more the merrier. It's a different concept because we are gonna do some horsepower numbers after the cam is installed, pre-tuning. We'll see if we can't get some rips out of this bad boy and see what you get. Stick around, guys. We'll get this one ripped out for you in no time. All right, guys, so there you have it. We ended up doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did 5 pulls to find out our max power. So as of right now, this bike is making 85 horsepower and 109 foot-pounds of torque. First pull had 80, then 82, 84, 85. Fifth pull had 85 again, so obviously we've reached peak, and 109 foot-pounds. Now to give you an example, a lot of these manufacturers will do things where, as you can see, I did 5 pulls and it went from 80 to 85 horsepower without even doing any actual tuning. A lot of these manufacturers and a lot of bullshit tuners, what they'll do is they'll give you a run. First run will be 80, and then after tuning, they'll show 100. You know, I'm not talking cams, I'm just talking tuning in general. You'll be like, oh wow, this tuner is amazing. He made 20 horsepower. When in actual fact, he just ran the bike colder than he should have to show you a lower number than the higher number that it actually is at temperature. So at operating temperature accurate numbers, 85 horsepower, 109 foot-pounds of torque. We're gonna go ahead and get that 475 cam installed. We'll do some more runs to see what it made with just a cam install. Then we're gonna go ahead and do some master tuning and we'll see what this bad boy makes. Again, guys, this is an easy mod. You can do yourself for a couple grand, or you can take it to your local technician and pay a couple grand plus labor, and you're gonna see some massive horsepower gains. There's also other things like getting rid of the closed loop, top speed limiters get removed, throttle blade opening, smoothing out throttle. It's more than just reaching peak numbers with tuning. So we're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy whipped up. We'll check back with you soon. All right, guys, so there you have it. We have our cam chest upgrade installed and ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and let this bad boy warm up, get it to operating temperature, and then we're gonna do some pulls and we'll let you guys know what it makes horsepower and torque after just the cam install, basically with no tuning. And then we'll see what we've done. We've gone ahead and connected our tuner, so we're ready to actually start tuning after we do these little base runs, we'll call them, and we'll see what's doing. So let's let her warm up and let's go. All right, guys, so there you have it. We are now sitting at 97 horsepower. I did a couple runs here. I could have probably done a couple more just to see what the actual peak is, but actually if you saw on the video, the AF fuel ratio kind of went a little more dangerous than I'd like to be honking on it. So Few things to take away from that. One being, if you did put a cam yourself or at your local shop and you were going to wait to tune or not tune, didn't think you need it because you think the bike runs great. As you heard, the bike rode and rose through the RPM fine. So to the untrained ear, you'll think, oh, the bike seems to run fine. It wasn't jerking or hiccuping or doing weird things. It stayed consistent, so you think the bike's running great. But in actual fact, it was so lean that I don't even feel safe to do any more full pulls until we start tuning here. But to give you an idea, 97 horsepower and 114 foot-pounds. So we went from, our max before was 85 and 109 foot-pounds to 97 and 114 foot-pounds just with the install. Obviously, as you guys can see, it's not a massive increase off just the install. The tuning's where you're gonna make your power. So we're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy all tuned, and we should be able to pick up another 10 horse at least after she's all dialed in. So stick around, guys. Let's find out what she puts down. All right, so there you have it. We've done all of our tuning. We've gone ahead and done about 30 pulls worth of tuning. We got her dialed in pretty good. Again, safe, reliable, all around perfect tuning. I'm gonna clean up some of these lines and just keep the ones that matter. So top run, stock, top run of the two we did after the cam job, and then top run now is right here, 118.55, so 38. And bam. So we went from 85 horsepower and 109 foot-pounds of torque, stock, the way the bike came in, which was the same 2-to-1, same air filter. It just had a canned map with the Vance and Hines tuner, which would be the equivalent of any canned map that you purchased or downloaded, ECU, flash tune, that type of thing. So again, that's 85 and 109 foot-pounds. Then we went ahead and installed the 475 cam, and obviously we did the oil pump and the cam chest, all that safety stuff, but realistically, the performance-wise, it's the camshaft itself, 475. It jumped up immediately to 97 and 114 foot-pounds. So from what we're gonna call stock to the cam install, it picked up 12 horsepower and it picked up 5 foot-pounds of torque. Then we went ahead and did tuning, and now we got this thing, again, safely and reliably up to 118 and 125 foot-pounds of torque. So we've gone from tuning alone versus non-tuned, we've picked up 11 horsepower and 11 foot-pounds of torque just off of tuning. So to give you from start to finish, the bike, 2-into-1 pipe, air filter, canned map or ECU mail-in flash tune, that type of thing, 85 horsepower and 109 foot-pounds. After 475 cam and tuning, 118 horse and 125 foot-pounds. So it's a massive increase
he's going to notice 85 horsepower to 118, like right out the gate. He's going to notice that. What's that, 95, 105, that's over 30 horsepower. So to the wheel. And then from 109 to 125 foot, so that literally 16 foot-pounds of torque. So he picked up half the torque that he did horsepower, but at the end of the day, 30 plus horsepower with just a cam and some tuning. This thing is gonna roar the way it should have out of the factory. That pretty much wraps up this video, gives you a good example of the steps between canned map, bolt-on type of bike to with a cam without tuning, shows you why you need it, and then the tuning. So 475 cam, 2-into-1 shorty pipe, they almost all make the same power within a horsepower or two. Open breather, same concept, they all make about the same power until you start getting into bigger throttle bodies and intake manifolds and all that jazz. 30 plus horsepower gain, 15 plus foot-pounds of torque, massive gains, good things for you guys to look forward to. It's pretty much it, guys. That about wraps up this video. If you have any questions, comment down below, shoot us a message. I know a lot of you guys have been dropping into our DMs and Instagram. We can answer you better that way. Sometimes we don't check YouTube as often, but yeah, man, got something to say, hit us up. Don't forget, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next one.